What's been happening in Yemen recently? Well, the year 2024 has indeed been a tumultuous one for the Middle Eastern nation, with a surge in conflict that has garnered international attention. In January, the United States and the United Kingdom joined forces to conduct airstrikes against the Houthi rebels in Yemen. The catalyst for this move? A series of attacks carried out by the Houthis on commercial shipping vessels in the Red Sea. In response, over 100 precision-guided munitions were utilized on 60 Houthi targets, with key locations being the primary focus. The USS Dwight D. Eisenhower aircraft carrier played a pivotal role, deploying FA-18 Super Hornets, EA-18G Growlers, and E-2C Hawkeyes. The overarching aim? To disrupt the Houthi capabilities that were posing a threat to global trade. But that was just the beginning. The U.S. military continued its barrage of missile strikes against Houthi-controlled sites throughout January. More than 60 locations were targeted, including a radar site that was posing a significant threat to maritime traffic. President Biden issued a stern warning of further action if the Houthi attacks persisted. The Houthis, who are aligned with Hamas, vowed to retaliate, sparking fears of a wider conflict. In a bid to deter future attacks, the strikes were paired with efforts at negotiation. Defense Secretary Austin ordered these strikes while recovering from surgery, and the Pentagon emphasized the importance of targeting remote areas to minimize civilian casualties. The extent of damage and the impact on Houthi capabilities are still being assessed. This chain of events has led to an escalation of tensions in the region, with the US, UK, and their allies, including Australia, Bahrain, Canada, Denmark, the Netherlands, and New Zealand, conducting military strikes against Houthi radar stations, storage facilities, and launch sites for drones and missiles. Despite concerns about escalation, experts believe that ongoing strikes and negotiations may be necessary to curb Houthi interference with shipping. So, to summarize what we've discussed. We started the year with the US and UK conducting airstrikes against the Houthi rebels in Yemen in response to their attacks on commercial shipping in the Red Sea. This was followed by a series of US military strikes on Houthi-controlled sites throughout January. The situation escalated, with tensions in the region rising and the possibility of a wider conflict looming. The US, UK, and their allies have since continued to carry out military strikes against the Houthis in an effort to curb their interference with shipping and to protect global trade. This complex situation continues to unfold, and it's clear that the events in Yemen will have far-reaching effects, not just on the region, but on the global stage.